Long time no speak. It has been, I think maybe like a month at least since I last posted a vlog, which I had no intention of doing. Life has been coming at me and kicking my ass so hard. I have like filmed 4 or 5 vlogs since January, but so many things have been going wrong that I've just never finished any of them. Like if we've been going somewhere, Choggy hasn't loaded, or then the weather's been bad, we've had snow, we've had storms, things have gone wrong with the car, things have gone wrong with people. It's just been crazy. So I have really kind of been sad that I haven't been able to vlog, but I've just had to prioritise things, unfortunately. But we're here today. Today I'm getting Chucky ready. We've got dressage tomorrow. But I say this, we have dressage tomorrow, so if you watch my vlogs, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that we have had loading issues. We had the loading specialist out, and so far things are going very well. We've loaded perfectly every time since, which I'm very pleased about, and I also feel a lot more equipped to deal with any issues Chucky throws at me. However, since we fixed the loading, Chucky's just been like, okay, well, you can get me in a trailer, but you can't make me do anything once we get there. He has discovered napping, which is just so frustrating. He has only done it a couple times, but it's every time we school. So it's something that I'm just kind of keeping my eye on at the moment. I booked this dressage competition a couple of weeks ago, so I haven't been out to school this week because every time we go into school he'll work beautifully, and then we get halfway through the dressage test and he plants and naps to the gate. I did consider withdrawing tomorrow, but I think I actually want to take him to see if he does it when we're there. I've got to go buy a thread and needle now to plait him up for tomorrow. Got to go buy a hose pipe to wash his socks and tail. His summer coat is coming through, guys. You're going to be shocked when you see the colour of him. He's actually gone so beige. But yeah, let's get back to it, guys. I feel like I'm rusty vlogging. Okay, guys, we secured the goods. Hello, Jock. Oh my gosh. You look like a little drowned rat. It's absolutely soaked. Look at you. You don't look dressage ready. You scrudged you ground your face into the mud. But I got these needles and I got a hose pipe ready to scrub you clean. Yes? Good boy. Got dressage tomorrow. You gonna be a good boy or no? What do you think? What's the mood? Okay, I'm gonna start by hosing him off because his legs are absolutely black. Aren't they? Chucky is like, it looks like he's had a perm. Like, look at the volume. Show everyone your hair. Look at the volume in this mane. What has gone on? This all needs to be sorted out, doesn't it? So, I got this hose from Wix. Hopefully this will fix everything. Say hello to the vlog. Hi, vlog. Okay, strutting. Bob, what is going on? No, look at this. Bob. Also, I have my Equipad shirt on today. I have lived in this. This is like the handiest thing I've ever got. It's perfect for this weather. It's actually really warm because it's quite thick. Yeah, I've got my hose set up. I'm gonna give Chucky a little makeover. So this is what we're dealing with. His legs are filthy. He doesn't look dirty, but I mean he is filthy, aren't he? Mane, filthy tail. So legs and a tail wash, I think. I'll brush his mane out and sponge his face. Yeah, because it's a bit cold still, isn't it? Okay guys, he's as washed off as I can do him. I've done like his legs and his socks and his tail, but it's a bit too cold to do like his neck and his mane today, so I'm just going to really brush it and put some spray conditioner in it, and hopefully that will help it feel a bit cleaner, at least for plaiting. But yeah, so ignore that and look at the legs. These sparkling socks. I'm going to pop him in the sun to dry whilst I brush his body off, and then we'll get to plaiting his mane. I've also been using black castor oil in his mane and tail to help it grow, because he did get like a bit of a bald patch in his mane. So I just run this through it as well, just to help strengthen it. He's looking a little bit cleaner. There are some wet bits which I just need to brush when they dry. Looking better than he did. So I just need to tackle his mane now. Hello Murph. Murph's been in the hospital this week, haven't you? A very good boy. Had a little surgery, but hopefully all is well. We can go on some sponsored rides this summer. But yeah, gonna tackle this mane because it is long and dirty. So I'm gonna give it a brush, trim it, and then start plaiting. His tail's drying off nicely. Good boys. Hello. Gonna be on the vlog, Ivan. Plaits section. Now I'm gonna roll the first few and then I'll do these ones later because he's already losing his mane here from a rug, so I don't want it to completely drop out. He's just having his dinner. He's got some rug on. Hey, just needs to do his water. But yeah, we're pretty much all done now. I decided I'm going to roll his plaits tomorrow. It makes me paranoid leaving them in overnight, so I'll just get up early and do them tomorrow. Yeah, all good for today. I'm going to go home and tack clean. Yeah, get ready for tomorrow. I am excited. I'm just not really expecting much because I actually don't even think he's going to warm up. So I guess tomorrow's kind of an experiment to see how he goes. Because I don't want to push him if he is in pain. I'd rather give him like a full MOT. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning everyone, it's the next day. It's 6:30 AM. I have just hooked my trailer up and I'm just about to go plait Chucky up. Look how light it is for this time. This time last month it was pitch black when I was here at this time. I just have to plait him up. He's stayed pretty clean, it looks like. I've just fed him his breakfast as well. So I'm gonna take my tea in my lovely Aubryon flask. This is so handy, it keeps things so hot and it's actually like big enough for a few drinks. Where's my bag? Tea and my, can't forget the Madeleines. I love these. It just reminds me of France. The weather isn't looking too great though. Like I think it's gonna be raining, which to be fair, we've been really lucky. Every time we've gone out, it's been sunny. So, good morning. You okay? You're gonna be a good boy today. Have you made your mind up how you're gonna be? Enjoy your breakfast. I know we're vlogging. We haven't vlogged in a while, have we? We've been naughty. Right, gonna get my stuff together, have a tea and a Madeleine, and then get you plaited. So this is what his plaits are looking like. Not too bad. I'll probably just use my wax to like neaten them up, and then I'm just gonna roll them because I don't really have time to like redoing them. So what I'm gonna do now, he's just with his hay nut, and we'll be ready to go. Plait number 1 secured. Bit of a random one to go with at first, but that's what we're doing. Okay, plait's done. in record time. I hate this because where the rug has rubbed his mane, these ones look absolutely horrendous, but I have to live with it. I don't even know if we're going to get in the arena, so I'm not going to stress over my plaits today. He's looking pretty clean. I'm just going to give him a brush over. He's going so gold and I love it. Yeah, I've got about 20 minutes until I need to leave, so just going to finish up grooming and we'll attempt to load. Unfortunately, the heavens have opened. It's now raining, so we're hiding in here. But yeah, I will update you guys before we leave. We just got here. He travelled really well, and he loaded well as well. He's absolutely tipping down. Say hello to the vlog. I don't think he's very impressed with me here. But yeah, I'm just gonna get him tacked up and go. God, the weather's so bad. But yeah, so I don't really have any expectations today. Because it's just really not like him to like nap. He's such a forward horse and forward thinking. So if he does it today, I'm just gonna if he does it in a warm up, I'm just gonna withdraw, because then to me there is something wrong. That's pain. That's not just him messing around in a school at home. So it's kind of a tester today, which would be good. Someone's coming. Just trying to get him to stretch down over his back. Okay guys, so this is the test. So he napped once in the warm-up, but then was warming up really nicely. So I decided to go ahead and try the test just to see. You'll see he was going around the outside really nicely, but then, wait for it, boom. He naps on the centre line. He originally lifted his tail like he was going to do a poo, but he didn't, and I just patted him, reassured him, asked him to move forward. He took a few steps and stopped again, and I'm just reassuring him. Another thing is the rain. He hates the rain on his face, but this is what he's been doing at home. So again, I reassured him and asked him to walk on. He was refusing to go right, so I asked him just to go around to the right. You'll see, we're here for quite a while. I was laughing at this point because I was just like, you know what, it is what it is, and I just have to work him through this and deal with it. So he happily moves away, and I decide just to represent. I actually thought I'd get down the centre line and just retire at the top, because he actually does go to nap again, but he moves away really quickly this time and then does a really nice trot. So I was like, okay, we'll see how far we get and we'll retire See there, he did a dropping, so this is why I'm thinking maybe it's a gut issue. But yeah, so we got a 1 for our centre line here. The comment was stop and disobedient, and then turn and represented. So then around RXV, we actually got a 7.5 for this, which I was happy with. He felt really nice actually, considering what had just happened. Then we go on to do a 20-metre circle at A, and again we got a 7.5 for this. This is actually the best scores he's got for his trot work, which is so surprising. The comments are usually he is tense and he needs to work over his back more, but the comments this time were working correctly over his back and looking nice and, what's the word, fluid. Then we come across PXS, and we get a 7.5 for this change of rein as well. He just felt really lovely, considering, like, he was really soft in his mouth, he felt really relaxed. Then at C, we circle right. We got a 7 for this. The comment was, could be rounder. But to be honest, at this point, I wasn't even thinking about my dressage test. I was just waiting to see how he was feeling. He leans a bit here, he gets a bit heavy on the forehand. Then between C and M working canter, we got a 7 for this. The comment was could float forward more, which is true. I was a bit hesitant to put too much leg on because I wasn't sure if that was a catalyst for his napping. So I didn't want to ask too much in case he just slammed on the brakes. So I was just kind of doing with the best of what he was giving me. For this half 20-metre circle, we got a 7, and the comment was a little short in the neck, which, yeah, he was getting a bit heavy on the forehand here. Then this change of rein was a 6.5, the trot was a little rushed. Then we transitioned to working canter between C and H. We got a 5.5 for this. This was awful. He felt really horrible along this short side, like he was going to stop. And then he just was off balance, so that felt horrible. So I think that 5.5 was quite generous. E, 20-metre circle, we got a 7 for this. Then the half circle left, we got a 7. And then the changing of the rein across, we get a 6.5 losing straightness, which I actually felt quite straight going across here. But yeah, and that transition felt quite nice, although he was short in the neck. Then transition to medium walk, we got a 4. Oh no, oh yeah, we get a 4 here. Because you'll see in this corner what happens here. And can you guys see that it's like we're walking, you know, it's so bizarre. Then the free walk, we got a 7, and that's our best free walk we've ever done. So I was very happy with that. I was also expecting him to grind to a halt here because it seems to be when we're walking that he likes to stop, although on this day it was in the trot. Then our medium walk, K to A, we got a 6.5, and then turning down the centre line we got a 6.5 losing straightness. He felt really tense here, you'll see him shortening his neck there. And then I was kind of wondering if we'd have another stop here, but we didn't. And the trot up the centre line, we got 6 quarters moving, which is true. Again, I was hesitant to just wrap my legs around him because I just didn't want to set him off. So overall, we got 65.6%, which I was so shocked with. I didn't think we'd be getting 60% for any of this. And we actually ended up placing 3rd in not a small class, so I was actually very happy with him. And his work in between the napping was lovely. But yeah, to me this was just a clear sign that something was definitely up. So yeah, he's a very good boy for doing what he did, but I have to listen to him and get him sorted. I definitely think it's wrong with him.
Yeah, definitely. He's never done that before.
It's not him.
But what has changed?
Nothing. But
that's the thing, like.
It could have been coming over time.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to call him off.
Okay.
Well, what a bizarre test was that, wasn't it? he has never ever been like that. Like you guys have seen like in previous tests, he's so forward and he loves it. And today, the times when he was loving it, like he felt really good, but then as you will see, he was just like slamming on and he just was not happy. So for me, that's like him telling me, and if he's telling me, I need to listen. So I'm gonna give him, probably go 2 weeks off. Yeah, have the physio, have the saddle fitter, and then I'll see what the physio says, and then I'm gonna call my vet and see if we need to go scope for ulcers, because you're just not happy, are you? That's not you. You love your work. So that is the plan of action. I don't want to make him do something he's clearly not happy, so I've got to listen to him. But huge silver lining, look at us, just stood in the box. He tacked up on here, and he's just coming here out the rain. We're untacking, aren't we? You're being such a good boy. So, you know, all is not lost. It was still a very educational and helpful day. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Honey, you're so good. You don't have to worry, okay? Because before we went out, I said to him, if you're uncomfortable, tell me today. Like, I need a clear sign. And there's nothing clearer than he was stopping on the centre line to nap, is there? So, we'll get you fixed, don't you worry. Don't you worry, my darling. You do so much for me, so I'll do this for you. Right. Put that rug on. I am going to finish him off and then I'll probably see you guys back at home. Yeah? Say goodbye to the vlog. Okay, I'm just taking Chucky's plaits out. You're a very good boy, aren't you? I'm so proud of him today. He was such a good boy. I actually can't believe how good he was. Like, it's just been such a good day, and I was so happy with his loading. When he was working, he worked really nicely, so I'm very, very proud of him. But his napping in the arena's really shocked me. I am taking it kind of camera. To me, that's quite like a sign, because it's not like him at all. Like, he's so forward and he loves his job, you know. So yeah, it's the camera. To me, like, I would just rather treat this now as like there is something up, and do it. Make sure he's like happy and comfortable. So he's gonna start by having 2 weeks off, aren't you? And I've got the physio coming and the saddle fitter coming. And we'll see what they say. If they don't pick anything up, I'm going to call my vet and speak to her about having him scoped, just in case like he's got sore stomach or it's ulcers or something, just so we cover all bases. It also just might be a case of him being a bit school sour, because obviously it's winter. No, don't eat the camera. It's winter, he hasn't really done anything other than schooling, so I'm hoping if it is that, the break will help as well. But at least if I do that, I know, you know, I haven't made him do anything when he's in pain or anything. But yeah, I can't believe we came third. But we got some 7.5s for our trot, and his trot felt so nice today. He was stretching down more rather than being like up and back. And the comment the judge left was really nice. So overall, a very successful day. The vlog can't see you when you're that close. You have to come back. You have to come back in and they can see you. You were a very good boy, weren't you? Weren't you? Very good in the trailer, weren't you? But yeah, I'm just gonna take his plaits out, give him a groom, and he's gonna have some turnout. Aren't you? You're a very good boy. And now I need to run to the feed store and get some feed. I don't know if the vlog is gonna end here or not, guys, because my camera battery doesn't have long left. But yeah, very pleased with him. You were a good boy, weren't you? And very glad to be back vlogging. So thank you for everyone who's waited around for a video. It's been a crazy couple of months, isn't it? But onwards and upwards. Same. Boy.
It's being wrapped because of fashion show. Beautiful. Get a girl to sponsor.
Yeah.
Look at the content she can create for you guys.